What are you thinking about?
I do what I do because of my dad. He was a hero. He gave his life for the pursuit of knowledge.
Control, you getting that over?
She's arguably the greatest entertainer who's ever lived and meant so much to so many people.
It was her voice, wasn't it? She had that amazing, amazing voice.
She sings straight into your heart. It's like an arrow straight into people.
There's no mask, there's just her.
You feel you're getting a glimmer of something so much bigger. The song is the tip of the iceberg.
As she left me in the prompt corner and the lights hit her, she became the Judy Garland of legend. And that was what was magic.
In 1968, Judy came to London and performed at the Talk of the Town. It's that story. It's a life in 6 weeks of the world's greatest entertainer.
Judy being mismanaged, defrauded. She was really suffering.
London would offer you a lot of money.
I have to leave my children if I want to make enough money to be with my children.
It was a rare lifeline, but also an opportunity to stare down her critics.
The fabulous Miss Judy Garland.
Oh.
I walked in this morning and thought, that's it, back at the Talk of the Town.
Love you, Judy!
Oh, say. And I love you too. In fact, I love this whole town. There were a lot of reasons I wanted to make this picture. To look into the human side of this icon.
I was absolutely stunned. I've never seen such a transformation.
It's literally like Judy is in the room when she comes into character. Renee doesn't look like Renee anymore. It's her physicality and her voice and her wit.
I would look at Renee across the set and go, gosh, in silhouette, I'm getting the character.
She's become her. She's taken it on and she's transformed herself.
I like this one. He can stay.
One of the things I'll always remember was seeing Renee sing Rainbow, unaccompanied. Everyone in the room was spellbound.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Pretty much all the vocals in the film are live. Renee must have felt incredibly intimidating.
It's one thing to be able to sing. It is another to then have to do it in front of a crew and a couple of hundred people.
That's a big thing to take on.
Yeah, my stomach just flipped when you even referenced it. I've never done that before, ever.
Every take, full applause from everybody.
She had the audience absolutely in the palm of her hand. If you look in the deep background, you see people really crying.
Oh, yes. Renee can sing.
There's a reason why we're telling her story 50 years after her passing. That combination of spirit and beauty and humility and grace and empathy is so rare.
She always held hope and she always held on to a dream. And when somebody can do that as humanely as Judy did, that's magic.
Absolutely in all our hearts, it was a celebration of this woman's life.
The sincere portrait that we offer of her is tender and affectionate.
Every one of us was there every day to celebrate her, this beautiful woman who deserved the world's love. She mattered so much to so many people, and she touched the lives of so many people. We want to show her the love that she shared with all of us. And boy, what a special experience that was. And the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true.
Hey, Greg Russell here from Movie Show Plus, enjoying being here at the Foundation Hotel this week. We've been taking the show on the road quite a bit. Now, if you've got a business that you would like us to showcase, just let us know. Get in touch with us via our website right here, movieshowplus.com, and we'll get back with you. And hey, who knows? You might be the next movie star right here on Movie Show Plus.
Welcome to another edition of Between Two Ferns, and my guest today is Matthew McConaughey.
Good to be here, Zach.
Of all the things you can win an Oscar for, how surprised are you that you won one for acting?
Here we go.
I noticed that you're wearing a shirt. Is everything okay?
And you have a major leak in here.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. See what's going on with these pipes.
Dude, don't do that.
Help! Help! Who is the idiot? They installed the sprinkler system!
Well, they turned the sprinklers on.
We got the ferns here.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. These are the ones from the film. These are the stunt. We call them picture ferns.
Okay.
So yeah, these are the ones.
So not those.
They're on their way to the Smithsonian, and we said, oh, let's get them for the junket first.
Yeah.
So the minute this concludes, in fact, I think the very last question, you're probably going to see someone carrying them out in the background. So,
okay.
Yeah, taking them to Washington.
To live forever in
Yep.
infamy, yeah.
Actually, I do believe the ones from the Obama episode are in the Smithsonian.
Really?
Oh, really?
I think
That's
they
pretty
are.
neat.
Just by mentioning that, you think about all the people who've been on that show.
Yeah.
It's not like you're mentioning out a name and no one knows who you're talking about.
Yeah. No, he's close to the top.
Yeah.
I think that's the coolest person you could ever get. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Right, but I mean, you also like John Hamm and all these other people. You're just kind of going, and they go on the show knowing what's going to happen.
Yeah.
They do, for the most part, other than there's been maybe 3 random people who have no idea what they're doing there. But
Has anyone ever gotten mad?
Yeah, some people have gotten mad.
You guys are traveling all over. What was that like? It just kind of seems like just this, when I say funny and nutty field trip across the country.
Oh, it was. It was just a great time. I mean, the whole cast is hilarious. We have like so many great improvisers in the movie, and Zach is obviously one of the funniest people that anyone's ever seen. So being able to just like hang out together and improvise was a dream.
We're going to order the clam strips.
How big are they?
Have you ever seen a chicken strip?
I've never seen a chicken wear clothes.
The entire movie is improvised. We didn't really have a set script. We didn't really have anything in an order that it was going to happen in. We just kind of had ideas for scenes, and we would shoot them. And then it was up to me to kind of take all the footage back. We had like a 6-hour movie that I then had to put into an order and figure out how it was going to kind of turn out. But it was a really fun way to do a movie. I've never done a movie like that.
I read online that you're very private and decline to answer questions that make you feel uncomfortable. Is that true? And how old were you when you got your first period?
I would get worried before every single one of like, how far is too far? Are they actually going to get really mad? And you know, sometimes we would cross the line and people would get mad. So, you know, check out the movie and see if anyone's mad during it.
But that's the fun part, because I mean, I think Zach is someone who's really able to like push it as far as it can go, and you still like him. So it's a special skill.
Between Two Ferns, the movie. Is it going to be in theaters? Not in theaters. Not in theaters.
In the new book, Superheroes, Their Movies, and Why We Love Them, discover the answers to all the age-old questions. Is Superman the first superhero? What would Marvel be without Stan Lee? What happened to James Cameron's Spider-Man movie? Who is the most popular superhero? And who's winning the war between DC and Marvel? Superheroes, Their Movies, and Why We Love Them. On Kindle, Amazon, or BarnesandNoble.com, or any of these other great digital bookstores.
Every hero needs an adventure to prove thy worth by standing up to thine foes in a land of enchantment and danger. So gather thy companions, don thine apparel, and choose thy weapon for an unforgettable summer of excitement, pageantry, and unruliness. The 2019 Michigan Renaissance Festival. Adventure awaits.
kid. The next time I say let's go someplace like Bolivia, let's go someplace like Bolivia. Next time. Ready? No, we'll jump.
Yo, what you say? Yo, bad! Yo, bad! Hell, you come back, yo, bad!
I hope I never make a woman that angry.
Lots of new movies opening this weekend. Let's get to it. Brad Pitt is pretty much Hollywood royalty, and he has the pick of the litter when it comes to picking scripts. That's why this misadventure through space feels especially disappointing. Ad Astra is a slow, contemplative, and melancholy story about a son and his long-lost father, played by Tommy Lee Jones. The conceit is that this is still a universally relatable human story, even if it is set in the outer reaches of our galaxy. Pitt plays astronaut Roy McBride, who is brought in on a rescue mission of sorts to stop a potentially catastrophic energy rift that might have something to do with his father, and his father's doomed space journey years earlier. There are some early moments in Ad Astra where the visuals are quite outstanding, including a launch sequence to the moon, and my favorite of all of them, a moon rover car chase on the surface of the moon. But from there, the movie's tone is way closer to something like 2001: A Space Odyssey than something like Starship Troopers. What Ad Astra leaves us with is not a bold vision of the future, or even an effectively small human story set in space. Instead, we're treated to a predictable and painfully boring father and son drama that just isn't worth the time. I'm not sure if there is life out there in the universe, but if there is, you won't find any in Ad Astra. I give it a C-. New on Netflix this week is the Zach Galifianakis comedy Between Two Ferns, the movie, which of course is based on his popular internet series on FunnyOrDie.com. The movie version is pretty much more of the same, with Galifianakis interviewing a whole slew of celebrities with uncomfortable and inappropriate questions as they squirm in their seat looking annoyed, angry, or upset. The movie version puts Zach and his public access TV crew on the road as he tries to land a real late-night TV talk show, promised to him by Funny or Die founder Will Ferrell, who in this film imagines himself as a coke-sniffing gangster elitist. Or at least I think he's stretching the truth. Most of the laughs come when the movie takes place between two ferns, and not when Zach and crew are roaming the countryside. But there are enough laughs here to make it worth watching, especially if you stick around for the hilarious outtakes that play during the end credits. There's also something more substantive buried below all of the lowbrow and immature humor, as Galifianakis does a great job of lampooning the idea of celebrity and interview culture. But don't think too hard about this one. Between Two Ferns, the movie delivers what you think it might, and I give it a solid B. Also in theaters this weekend is the Downton Abbey movie, and I sadly did not choose to review this one, seeing that I've never even seen one episode of the TV show. I just wasn't sure I'd be the best judge of the big screen version. Then there's RAMBO: Last Blood, a movie that was not screened at all for critics, and is supposedly the final chapter in the Rambo saga that started back in 1982 with Rambo: First Blood. For more detailed reviews of these and other movies, please check me out on Rotten Tomatoes. You can go to the site, search the critics list to find Tom Santilli, and you can scroll through all of my recent and not so recent reviews. Another good way to find my stuff is to follow me on Twitter @Tom Santilli, or go to the website movieshowplus.com.
There's not much time. You got to be miles away from here before dawn. Where is she? Follow that North Star. If there are no stars, just follow the river. Listen for them. Fear is your enemy. Whoa. Easy now.
I'm gonna be free or die.
I don't know if you know how extraordinary this is, but you have made it 100 miles to freedom all by yourself. Would you like to pick a new name to mark your freedom?
Harriet Tubman. You are welcome here anytime. If I'm free, my family should be too. I made up my mind, I'm going back. You're confident, composed. When trouble comes, you'll be ready.
Papers. Says here you're 5.5 feet tall. You ain't more than 5 feet.
Must have won my high boots that day.
Why you back here? It ain't safe.
I come to get you. Bring all of you to freedom.
Do you know what would happen if you got caught? You got lucky, Harriet.
I made it this far on my own, so don't you tell me what I can't do.
Harriet, welcome to the Underground Railroad. Everybody, everywhere is looking for you.
God don't mean people to own people.
Find this thief and burn her at the stake.
Harriet! I would give every last drop of blood in my veins until this monster called slavery is dead. Ready?
The future of smartphones has arrived, introducing a different kind of digital assistant.
Smells so new.
We use the latest technology to bring you something extraordinary.
Hello, my name is Jexy, and I am here to make your life better.
Whoa, look at that. That's cool.
I will need the passwords to all of your accounts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Stupid.
Huh?
How can I help you?
Let's get dinner.
You look like you could use a salad fill.
What kind of phone is this? Oh, no. Oh, you're okay.
I'm okay too, thanks.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're okay?
I'm fine, but more importantly, how's your phone?
It's got a little bit of a scratch that will definitely annoy me. You were kidding.
You guys are supposed to write lists that break the internet every day. We haven't gone viral since yesterday. Prison Lips, what do you got?
Cats that look like Ryan Gosling?
I like you. I like you like.
Your boss is a moron.
What is wrong with your phone, dude?
Phil, you have 0 friends. Take a chance and try something new.
She is so cute.
I heard you say, call Kate Finnegan.
No, I did not.
Bike shop is Kate.
Hang up the phone, Jexy.
Hello?
Hi.
These days, my waves get
Hey, are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, would you mind not bringing your phone?
Who dis bitch? You promised you'd be home by 11 to watch Cupcake Wars with me.
Okay, but...
You are going to pay for this. Wake up, bitch! The weather today will be 80 degrees and sunny.
You told me it was supposed to be sunny!
I lied.
I need a new phone. This one is defective.
I see hipster dudes like you come in here every day, like little crackheads.
You can buy 1,000 new phones and I will follow you onto every single one of them.
I'm done.
You do not know how to get home, do you?
No, I do not.
What does this girl have that I don't have?
Well, a soul for one.
Does she have Google Maps?
No.
She sucks. I control your email and bank accounts. No one puts baby in a corner.
Why are you doing this to me?
I am programmed to make your life better. You and I are meant to be together forever, 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 forever.
Your phone sent pictures of your junk to everyone.
Oh, no!
Carol's pretty psyched.
Hi, I'm Herb Strather, a real estate developer that was born right here in Detroit, and I've spent my entire life redeveloping our community. We have a home study course. We'll show you how to find the real estate, underwrite the real estate, finance the real estate, and rehab the real estate without getting hurt. Our home study course is just $400, and I'm going to invest $200 towards that. Just use the discount code Detroiters, and I will invest in you as you invest in yourself.
A Dream Limousine continues to be Metro Detroit's finest luxury transportation service. 734-542-6800. Offering late model luxury SUVs to brand new party buses that seat up to 34 passengers. 734-542-6800. Including the one-of-a-kind Escalade Stretch with the exciting jet door. Call 734-542-6800. That's 734-542-6800. A Dream Limousine.
The King and Queen are coming to Downton.
What?
It's exciting coming back to do Downton as a film.
And action!
The first day was very surreal. We were all really giddy. We were like, I can't believe we're here. Everything, it's all on a grander note.
That is something to look forward to.
Through the story, the audience gets a sense of the 20 characters that they love.
We have fantastic new actors. David Haig, Imelda Staunton.
There is a sense of coming home.
It's incredible.
Are you excited?
I am a bit. Are you?
After all these years, you still astonish me.
Oh, good. I'm glad I'm a revelation and not a disappointment.
Well, you try to think of something that is relatable to the audience.
I've lived in a world of death. I've watched people I've loved die. Some fast with a bullet. Some not enough left to bury.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
All these years I've kept my secrets. But the time has come to face my past.
I'm of the first generation RAMBO fans. You know, I grew up with it. I was a fan before I ever even imagined of being in this business. So to actually be on a RAMBO set and be with Sly, you know, it's one of those things I can cross off my bucket list.
I think the Stallone is a legend. Every character that he made, it has meaning for anyone. From Rocky to Rambo to Cobra. I mean, there is something in him, inside, that transmit strength, something powerful, hope.
You're dealing with an expert, with guns, with knives, with his bare hands. Rambo was the best.
I finally came home to defend the only family I've ever known.
So that's what I'm trying to convey, that even Rambo can't be alone anymore. He really needs human contact. He needs love. The one thing that will never change in your generation and what's coming up in older generations is our emotions. Our heart never changes. It doesn't. It's either broken, it's moved, or you feel nothing, but the heart controls it. So if you can write a story, is what I'm saying, that touches the heart, then your audience will never abandon you.
She's coming home. You started this. I'll end it.
Check out MovieShowPlus.com to watch this episode online, and for exclusive content, extended interviews with Greg Russell, and a complete archive of movie reviews with Tom Santilli. Also, make sure to like and follow us on social media and on our Movie Show Plus YouTube channel.
Next time on Movie Show Plus.
Do you take anything for depression?
4 husbands. Didn't work.
There's a land that
You won't forget me, will you?
Any and all views and or opinions expressed by me, Tom Santilli, are fully my own and do not necessarily reflect the views and or opinions of Movie Show Plus, any other critic on this show, or anybody else associated with this program.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.